Hello world and welcome to mine as I forget to turn the microphone on again. But that's not important. The important part is that we are back. We're back with more Kingdom Hearts. And the time has finally come to punch Riku in the face. It's been a long time coming, and I've done a bit of grinding. And also, I think I was like level, 50 last time I ended the grinding session on this? I don't know, I'll check soon enough because I'll be launching the game in a moment. But the important part is that I'm still probably going to screw it up. If Halo 2 has taught me anything, is that it doesn't matter if I've accomplished anything easily before, I'll still find a way to make it harder for myself by forgetting key details that make it difficult. Still kind of regret having started the Halo Legendary run, but I'll deal with that another time. For the moment, it is solely Kingdom Hearts time. It is finally. I've been waiting for this boss fight in particular for a long while because this is probably one of my favorites in the entire game. Like counting super bosses, I just love the Riku fight. I love it so much, and I'm about to give myself a reason to hate it solely via just being bad at it. Let me just load the game up here. Scoop myself off to the side. Loading. I probably could have just launched the game before starting the stream and that would have made this a bit simpler. But I didn't because I'm a fool. Which is kind of a recurring theme, isn't it? Maybe if I learned how to not be a fool, things would go a bit smoother overall. I don't know, I'll get back to you on that one. Yep, level 50, look at that. So let me just scoot into the health bar proper. Let me take my rightful place. Let me take my rightful place as a UI asset. There we go. Oh, I'm so not ready. I'm so not ready. Let the drama begin. Also, I rearranged my build a bit, so now I do some obscene melee damage. I mean, look at this. Two-shotting these shadows. There aren't any of the defenders spawning up here, but I promise you that the damage to them is just as wonderful. Let me get some more ethers onto here. Oh, I'm so not ready. I should probably take stop off. Because what am I going to use stop for in this fight? Let's get a fire there for a cheeky last bit of damage in case I want to play it safe. It's cutscene time. Let me just get the darkness counter up here because I feel like I need it.
Kyrie, open your eyes.
It's no use.
It's no use!
That girl has lost her heart. She cannot wake up.
What? You're not Riku?
The keyhole cannot be completed so long as the last Princess of Heart still sleeps.
The princess? Kyrie's a princess?
But she's not wearing a dress.
And without her power, the keyhole will remain incomplete. It is time she awakened.
Whoever you are, let Riku go. Give him back his heart.
But first, you must give the princess back her heart.
What's...
Don't you see yet? The princess's heart is responding.
Oh no, plot twist!
It has been there all along. Kyrie's heart rests within you.
Kyrie's inside me?
Hot.
I know all that there is to know.
Tell me, who are you?
It is I, Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness.
Ding.
So, I shall release you now, princess. Complete the keyhole with your power. Open the door. Lead me into everlasting darkness.
Ding.
Sora!
Nope.
Forget it. There's no way you're taking Kyrie's heart.
Let's do it.
Come.
Defense! This is it!
Well, what now?
God,
Come on!
he's so aggressive.
Foolish boy.
Just keep hitting him.
Show me your power.
Damage race. Damage race. Wait, no.
Now witness true power.
Take that!
Hey, I can parry that. Neat.
Come on! This should help.
You're finished. Give up yet? Is that
Ooh, I forgot that was a thing he could do.
Here it comes.
Defense!
Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. You're finished. Welcome, Oblivion.
Oh, I'm already so low on MP.
Heal! This should help. Come on! This should help.
Here it comes.
Wind!
You're finished. Give up yet? Is that it? Here it comes.
I can do it.
Comes.
Am I gonna one-shot this? Probably not. But it's worth a shot.
Welcome, Oblivion.
Take that! Heal!
Open your heart to darkness.
Nope.
Surrender.
Hey, I actually pulled that off. I thought I'd screw it up.
Here it comes.
Your splicer attack has no power over me.
This should help.
Behold the power of darkness. Surrender.
Ow.
Wind! Heal!
Here it comes.
Get him in a corner. You got him, Sora. You got it. You got it, Sora. Do it.
Open your heart to darkness.
Heal!
Surrender. Behold the power of darkness.
No.
It's over.
Just keep jumping in a corner. Apparently, that's the secret. No. Should have healed instead of dodging. I almost had that. Oh well. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. I need so much experience to level up because I'm so high level now. Oh boy. Alright, let's try this again. I can do it. I believe in myself.
Wind. Take that.
Oh, I should have taken off stun impact. No! I can't even summon, can I? So that means no Tinkerbell. Which is a shame because I like Tinkerbell. I never liked Peter Pan, but I like Tinkerbell as a summon.
Come on. Wind.
Here it comes.
Heal. Come on.
Here it comes.
Heal. Defense.
Heal. Is that it?
This should help. Here. Take that.
I forgot to re-equip more ethers.
Its true power. Behold the power of darkness.
Defense.
Surrender. Here it comes.
This should help.
Open your heart to darkness. It's over. Here it comes.
Heal.
Behold the power of darkness. It's over.
This should help.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Open your heart to darkness.
Here.
Surrender.
I can do it. Just another couple combos.
See ya.
Open your heart to darkness.
Heal.
Surrender.
Fire.
Foolish boy.
Got him!
Fail me.
Oh, I burned his projectile back. 2 tries. 2 tries. Can I get... GG, boys. GG. And that's the story of how I learned Ragnarok.
Riku.
Get wrecked.
The keyhole.
Get absolutely deleted.
It won't work. The keyhole's not finished yet.
What can we do?
Maybe we gotta go wake Kyrie up.
I think you're right. If we can free her heart.
The villains and the heroes both need the same thing to win. Oh no.
A keyblade
Oh,
that
no.
unlocks people's hearts. I wonder.
Sora?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Sora! Hold on!
Time to get weird. Goodbye, Sora.
Sora!
Sorry, mate. I'm the protagonist.
What's happening?
I gotta sacrifice myself at some point for the story to progress.
Falling into darkness.
And darkness. Okay, darkness counter +1.
Sora? Are you really?
Yep.
No, he can't be. I won't let him go!
Sorry, mate, but that's not your decision to make.
So, you have awakened at last, Princess. The keyhole is now complete. You have served your purpose, but now it's over.
Do you think we can stop him all by ourselves?
Highly unlikely.
Impossible.
No! You won't use me for this!
Riku!
You've gotta run! The Heartless are coming!
My boy's still in there. There's hope for him after all!
What about the keyhole?
You know, apart from the broken bones that I inflicted. And then there's me. Hello. Kingdom Hearts is over. It's the Shadow Show now. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts Cribs. This is my place. As you can see, I got all the latest amenities. Sure, it's a bit oversized for someone with my stubby limbs, but you know, sometimes you just need to flex on the people who don't have long-standing careers in the music industry. I hope y'all enjoy your highly edited stay that cuts out all the domestic disputes between me and my wife. It also cuts out the part with my methamphetamine den. Oh, and that, don't worry, that's just my complex elevator maze. Everybody has one, right? Ah, yes, a Heartless is after us. A single Heartless. Hello, friends. It is I, Evil Monster.
Sora? Is that you? This time I'll protect you.
Highly unlikely. Immediately neglects to protect me.
Kyrie, thank you.
Twist didn't even last 5 minutes. Oh hey, and you're here. Hello.
Go now!
Come with us.
I told you before, I'm not leaving without Belle.
Oh well, I guess we're leaving him behind then.
Go! The Heartless are coming.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, you see, I beat up this kid I grew up with, and then he turned into a man, and then the man stole my girlfriend.
No wonder there are more and
Also
more
darkness.
portals everywhere. The only way to stop them is...
Seal the keyhole, right?
Maybe, but no one knows what will happen once it's sealed.
Well, we can't just stay here. We have to do something. I've got a friend back there.
That's right.
I mean, he tried to kill me, but he's still my friend, right?
Riku's Keyblade must have been born of the captive princess's hearts. Just like that keyhole you saw. Of course, without Kairi's heart, it remained incomplete. Once that Keyblade was destroyed, the princess's hearts should have been freed. Don't worry, Sora. If anyone can save your friend, you can.
Because you see, you're the protagonist. Any loot for me? Nope. Okay. Now, they may not have said it outright, but the most important part of that conversation was that now, Wyverns and Defenders are spawning in Traverse Town. Which means I have unlocked the greatest grinding spot in the game. I'm not going to use it right now, but let it be known that it exists, and I will be making very liberal use of it later. Now, can I synthesize anything important? Titan Chain? I'll take it. I would like that AP up. I'll have to sort that out another time. Need a bunch of gems I don't have. Alright, let me just save before moving on. It is time to return to Hollow Bastion. Oh, I can't get the... I can't get to Hollow Bastion? Strange. Why can't I get to Hollow Bastion? Do I need to go to Sid and tell him, hey, Hollow Bastion's sealed, or am I gonna have to go to Atlantica? Sid, I need to get back to Hollow Bastion. Okay, I don't think you can do that, kid. The Heartless there multiplying by the minute. They'd eat your ship up. Then what can we do? Sid will go around them instead of through. Install a new navigation gummy and take a new route. From where? The secret waterway. Oh, right. Well, down into the waterway I go, I guess. I forget, how do I get to the waterway? Oh yeah, through the hotel. So, once I do get back to Hollow Bastion, I'll be able to get the last, I'll be able to get to the last set of Dalmatians as well. Because I have not shown it off just yet, but I did go and get most of the Dalmatians, and the very last box of them is in that room I fought Riku in. So, now that Riku is no longer in that room, I just gotta get back there and snag it. And then all will be right with the world. Also, I just realized I went all the way around and I could have just gone through Merlin's place, but whatever. Hello, Kairi. Oh. Navigation gummy? Navi-G? Listen! Alright, well, back to Kairi then. Is this the part where you give me Oathkeeper? Go back and join the others. We should rest up. Okay. Cutscene? Cutscene!
At the end of the tunnel.
Oh, your grandma's story, right?
That's right. We were together.
You know what's funny? I looked everywhere.
Good jokes.
for you, but you were with me all along. Finally, we're together, Kyrie. Now, it's
Let me get
time
some
to get
water in
Riku
me.
back.
You think it'll ever be the same again between us? Riku's lost his...
When I turned into a Heartless, you saved me, remember? I was lost in the darkness.
That's
I
another
couldn't find
counter.
my way. As I stumbled through the dark,
Oh, that's
I
another
started
counter.
forgetting things. My friends, who I was. The darkness almost swallowed me.
Oh, that's another.
But then I heard a voice. Your voice. You brought me back.
I didn't want to just forget about you,
That's
Sora.
so much darkness in one cutscene.
That's it.
Ah.
Our hearts are connected. And the light from our hearts broke through the darkness.
That's
I
36.
saw that light. I think that's what saved me. No matter how deep the darkness,
That's
a light
37.
shines within. I guess it's more than just a fairy tale.
Well, let's go.
You can't go,
Why not?
because it's way too dangerous.
Come on, Sora. We made it this far by sticking together.
Actually, we were apart for the majority of the
You can't
game.
go alone.
Kyrie, even if we're apart, we're not alone anymore, right?
I can't help.
You'd kind of be in my way.
Okay. You win. Take this. It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Don't worry, I will.
I mean, it'll just take a whole other
Promise?
game for me to do it. So,
Promise.
Don't ever forget. Wherever you go, I'm always with you.
so don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Oh boy, someone with the other Keyblade. Who could it be? Bastion of the Darkness. And we're up to 38. And that's 39, okay. It has to be closed from both sides. To do this, you need 2 keys and 2 hearts. And just like that, we're up from 32 to 40. 8 darknesses. 8 darknesses in basically one scene. Nice. Also, what's this Oathkeeper like? decent crit rate and more MP, but less strength. I'll keep the Olympia for now. Actually, plot. Plot, I'll take the Oathkeeper for plot. What was this? Oh, Orange Arkham, neat. And now I gotta go back to First District. I guess I'll go through Merlin's place this time. Going up. And just gonna keep things simple and just glide over. Might as well put the skill to use, right? Been using it so little. Even in the RIKU fight, I ended up not needing it most of the time. Sid! Sid, I got the thing! I got the thing! Also just gonna drop on Twitter. I just beat RIKU in 2 tries. Okay, so I beat him in 2 tries. Poor Riku just cannot catch a break. Cannot catch a break. He went through all that effort to get the power of darkness, but ended up getting punched twice and he dies. Right. Remembering correctly, this should just allow me to go straight to Hollow Bastion now, right? Can I warp there, or am I gonna have to take a special route? Gonna have to take a special route then, okay. There's a bunch of new bosses now, too. Phantom, Kurt Zisa, everything else. Oh boy. Really looking forward to fighting those super bosses. Oh. I ran into the thing. Never mind. Whoops. Note to self, don't jump into the thing. Specifically, don't run directly into enemy ships. It's kind of a bad idea a little bit. Slightly. Oh boy. Wormhole time, let's go. Here's hoping I don't screw this one up. Even though I am quite good at that. And I can't break that, okay. So So I don't actually remember how long this gummy ship mission is. So we might be here for a while. Seriously, I might end up spending more time here than I did fighting Riku, which I did not expect to say. I expected I'd be fighting Riku for a lot longer than I did. I guess he only holds up so well when you grind to level 40 or 50. Not 40. I wasn't level 40. I was level 50. Come on, me. You can get better memory than that. Uh-oh, the space effects are turning up the contrast. Oh no, it's getting real dangerous now. What are we gonna do? Oh! So weird. It looks so crowded, but there's so little of threat here. Is this it? Or is there another segment? Nope, it gets more complicated. Okay. I did not realize that was an option. Oh, it's a castle now. Oh, neat. Nope, wait, nope, that's the end of it. I thought there was gonna be another part of the level, but nope, that was just the end. Okay. Where's Belle? Still in the castle. Alright. Hollow Bastion Part 2. Oh, I don't remember this place is any more threatening the second time around. Truth be told, I kind of forgot there was a whole second visit. I just thought there was a cutscene, then we went to the keyhole, but nope. Also, spoiler alert, we go into the keyhole. Not sure how powerful of a spoiler that is, but I felt I should probably inform you that that was indeed a spoiler of sorts. Elevator, get over here. Truth be told, this is actually less threatening. Seriously, they're dropping red nocturnes? Why? Why red nocturnes? That's not very dangerous. Large bodies? Oh wait, I see that. I see you there, soldier. I see you there. Get over here. Get over here. Hit him. No! Oh, why is the large buddy had to come over and parry everything?
Defense.
Well, guess I'm not fighting that air soldier this time. I got plenty of energy stones already. For those who are unaware, the air soldier is an invisible enemy that's really obnoxious, resistant to stun, and if you beat it before it runs away, it drops an energy stone, which is a synthesis material. A rather good synthesis material, might I add. Needed to make the ultimate weapon. Hello, Belle.
Belle.
It's time. Did you have a Keyblade for me? No? Thought you did. This is for you? Used to face the darkness? Yeah! Divine Rose! I don't remember if that was any good in this game. Powerful weapon that is difficult to deflect. Capable of dealing a string of critical blows. Oh, 42 strength! 42 strength! Oh, it's so stubby, but I'll take it. I'll gladly take it. God, it's smaller than my self-esteem, but I don't care. 42 strength, ladies and gentlemen.
Stop.
Jeez. Just waiting on you to stop. There we go.
Take that.
Hi. Why are you still here?
Stop.
Just gonna do a little bit of this and that and that and this and that and those. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm not fighting those. Oh, it's not an air soldier, it's a camo soldier. That's what it's called. Yeah, these are the air soldiers. And I want nothing to do with them. I've already done my grinding.
Stop.
Ow. Ow! I had like more than half my health. Why does that hurt so much?
Wind.
Ow. What? There we go. Go away! Go away, Wyverns! Wyvern, go home! Thank you. Thank you, Donald. Ow.
Stop. Come on.
Nice. Yeah, okay. I wonder where I get the other spells. Probably from Atlantica. Let's be honest. It is probably from Atlantica. Curious as to if I should just do that level off stream or something. Because Lord knows you probably don't want to see it. You can do it, Donald. I believe in you. I believe in you!
Thunder. Thunder. Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
There we go. Took a while, but I finally got it. Jeez. Deep freeze is more like deep G's. Deep G's nuts. Do we have any Mega Ether? No, we do not. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to spawn the thing. You know you want to do it. There we go. And carrying on. Not even halfway over. It's gonna spawn another one, isn't it? Another wave. Come on. You know you want it. Or maybe you don't want to. Never mind then. I guess that's the end of the gondola ride. I keep thinking they're gonna spawn more, but they don't. They've deceived me. Also, I'm just kind of winging the navigation. I have no idea if I'm going the right way or not. Like, full disclosure, I have no idea where I'm going. Like, I did so much grinding in this level before that I should probably know it better by now. But I'm still just flying by the seat of my parachute pants here. I'm just hoping this is the correct direction. Otherwise, I've run past a bunch of enemies I'm gonna have to run through again. Yep, I've done it correctly. Okay, awesome. And there are police being deployed in my town. Not sure why. I've been waiting for you, Keyblade Master. Where's Ansem? Gone. When the keyhole appeared, darkness poured out of it. It swallowed Ansem and he disappeared. Though Ansem is gone, the flood of darkness hasn't stopped. We're working together to hold it back. I cannot forget the look on his face as the darkness engulfed him. He was smiling. Also, I believe that's 2 darknesses. Let me just, 42. There we go. 42 on the darkness counter. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to finally finish this level. You there! Stop it! Get it? Stop it! I can't stop. I'm funny. Not really, but I'm trying, okay? Oh, what? Camo soldier, what? Why is it spawning a camo soldier up in here? I thought those only spawn in the lobby. Or the foyer, or whatever it's called. So many hits. So much damage! God, I love the stop spell so much. It's useless against bosses at this stage, but whatever. Oh, it stacks the arrow spell too. Nice. I didn't realize that. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Stop. Come on. Deep freeze.
Oh, and it cuts through parrying enemies too. Get him! Yeah! I don't like that attack. I don't like that attack.
Defense.
Uh.
Here. This is it.
You there! Stop! Okay, guess he didn't want to teleport away that time.
Stop. Come on.
I'm gonna summon Tinkerbell for this room. Why not? I mean, I have it. I have the MP. I have the summon unlocked. Why not cheese it? Why not get that extra sharp cheddar in here?
Defense. Heal. Here. Come on. Come on. Defense.
Come here. Oh, that's so much damage. My melee is through the roof now. I love it. What's in here? Hold on, who's... Oh, because Tinkerbell's out. It qualifies me as in combat. Well, might as well fight all these then. Gonna completely clear out the room. Make sure there's nothing else to fight me. Jeez, look at him just sliding around. Of course I unlocked sliding dash for that. What is this camera? What was that camera trying to look at? I'm so confused. The further I get along in this game, the more it breaks. The more it unapologetically breaks. And I kind of love that. Also, don't ask why it locked onto the chest up there on the ledge when I'm fighting enemies down here. That's just how this game works sometimes. I don't think it'd be like that, but it do. And I believe that's all of them. Now to reap the rewards. Dark matter, okay. Now where are the Dalmatians? Is this it? No, that's Oblivion. Possesses colossal power. Okay, but it has less strength than the Divine Rose, though. That's so bad. Hold on, what is... Kingdom Hearts 1 Oblivion. Does it have, like, super good crit rate or something? Oblivion on the wiki? Originally, the Oblivion was planned to be given to Sora by Riku. No gameplay. Riku's the only one. That's in 358/2. It doesn't seem to have any special features whatsoever. Well, let me put these two side by side to compare them on the wikis, because I really need to know if there's any advantage whatsoever. Okay, so apparently Divine Rose got like buffed in the final mix version, which is why it has more strength. It's got like 3 more than normal. But yeah, other than that, oh, it's got no crit bonus. It's got a double crit rate, but doesn't actually get a bonus to crit. Meanwhile, Oblivion does have a crit bonus. And half the recoil. Okay. So it gets tougher, it gets stronger crits, and can keep enemies in range better. That might actually be better. Still not sure exactly what recoil translates to. I think I got it right. Alright, Dark Depths. Let's go. Hello, Behemoth. See how this goes. Yep, that's pretty non-threatening. Yep, that's... Can I stop you? Nope, no I can't. That's unfortunate. Let me just jump back up here. Yep, that's wow, that's still very non-threatening. And this is with the reduced strength. This guy is not very tough after Riku.
Wind. Come on. Heal. Heal. Here.
Oh, let me get back up there. Let me get back up there.
Take that.
Yep. Don't mind me just beating on your face again. Yep. Oh wow, this is really difficult boss fight game. I botched that parry. I think this would be a bit more tenuous if you weren't moving in slow motion, maybe.
This should help.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get back up there eventually. Don't worry, I'm incoming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Let me just... Y'all ever stand on something to death? Oh, I've never seen a more powerful stand since JoJo.
Now let's go and seal that big keyhole.
Sora, you did it.
What? I don't remember this part. Oh yeah, Leon. Hello, Leon. We came in Sid's ship. This is our childhood home. We wanted to see it again before it exploded. It used to be so peaceful. If we defeat Ansem, all will be destroyed, or not destroyed, restored. Yeah, totally restored. Yeah, definitely. You'll be back together with your girlfriend. Once the worlds are restored, they'll all be separate again. Everyone will go back to where they came from. Yep. Before all this, you didn't know about the other worlds, right? Because every world was isolated. Impassable walls divided them. The Heartless destroyed those walls, but if the world returns, so will the walls. Which means gummy ships will be useless. So you're saying we'll never... Yep, pretty much.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again.
Besides, I couldn't forget you, even if I wanted to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hurry! Come and close the keyhole!
Sora, good luck.
Oh, thank you. What? How about instead of wishing me high luck, you wish me high experience gain? I think I prefer that. And there we go. Final keyhole is sealed. Thank you, Sora. I think the darkness has begun to weaken. Oh boy, that looks like another tick for the darkness counter. Oh, we are just on a roll today. I can feel a powerful darkness. 44. There we go. There we go. It's in the heart of darkness. It must be where Ansem went. We'll take the gunny ship and deal with both Ansem and the Heartless. A worthy answer, Keyblade Master. We offer this power to aid you in battle. In the power of fire, Firaga! Oh boy. Sora, your courage can bring back our worlds. Once the darkness is gone, all should return to its original state. Kairi will be back on the island. Most certainly, and you should be too. Can't go home till I find Riku and the king. Oh boy, oh boy. But before I carry on, there is something I must get. Oh, Aerith! Aerith! Aerith, are you still here? I need to talk to you. Where are you? She's not here. Where's Aerith gone? I gotta talk to Aerith. Is she in the library maybe? Possibly. In which case it's time to backtrack. Oh boy. Let me just vault over this here. Jump all the way down. And head on back over to the entryway so I can stop by the library. Aerith! Aerith, you have stuff for me! Aerith! Sorry, you should read this. Read what? It's the rest of Ansem's report. Maleficent must have collected it. Hey! Got the Ansem reports, nice. Disappear when the world fell into darkness! Ansem was the one who brought them here. Wait, what? Hold on. I thought I had to talk to you to get Kiraga. Am I wrong? Oh, there we go. Also, I saw the word darkness in there. So, 47. Oh boy. And that should be the last of Hollow Bastion for me to sort out, except for the secret boss I'm not fighting just now. Yeah, I'm gonna let that wait a bit. The tournament being held at the Coliseum? Oh, I know. Competition's a lot tougher now. Oh, I very much do know. Is there anything else I would like to do before unlocking the final world? Part of me really wants to grind a fair bit before I go in there, but at the same time... I don't want to cut off an hour early, do I? Maybe I do, because there's a lot of grinding I need to do. Especially now that I have Ragnarok. There's the Pink Agracious, isn't there? Right, so I'm gonna stop by the Pink Agracious. I'm gonna cut things off here, and I'm gonna do a lot of grinding off stream. Because up next is the end game, and like the super bosses, and a whole lot of crafting, and I want to be ready for it. So I'm gonna let that stand there. I am going to let that stand there and pick this game back up on stream at a significantly higher level with a lot of additional equipment. And yeah, that's gonna be significantly less time spent on this than I thought. I thought I'd be stuck at RIKU forever, but nope, 2 attempts! I guess I'm suddenly good at this game, except for the part where I got my ass handed to me by defenders for like 15 minutes. Alright. I guess that's overdoing it now. Right, so as stated, that is where I'm going to leave that for today. thank you all for coming, those of you who were lurking here today, and those of you who are catching up with the VOD later. I'm sorry that the RIKU fight couldn't have been quite the spectacle I had anticipated. As it turns out, I'm just good at this game now. Okay. Well, next time I pick this game up, I'm going to have a whole lot. I'm going to have significantly more tools under my belt, including Araga and whatever else I craft, probably a bunch of experience earrings. But most importantly, a higher level and a whole lot of super bosses to fight. And with that, I'm going to bid thee farewell. And until next time, I bid thee goodbye, world. That was so easy.